Good morning. Continuing on with Emerson's Nature. These facts may suggest the advantage which the country life possesses for the powerful mind over the artificial and curtailed life of cities. We know more from nature than we can at will communicate. Its light flows into the mind evermore, and we forget its presence. The poet, the orator, bred in the woods, whose senses have been nourished by their fair and appeasing changes, year after year, without design and without heed, shall not lose their lesson altogether. In the roar of cities or the broil of politics, long hereafter, amidst agitation and terror in national councils, in the hour of revolution, these solemn images shall reappear in their morning luster as fit symbols and words of the thoughts which the passing events shall awaken. At the call of a noble sentiment, again the woods wave, the pines murmur, the river rolls and shines, and the cattle low upon the mountains, as he saw and heard them in his infancy. And with these forms, the spells of persuasion, the keys of power, are put into his hands. Okay, finally made it up to part 3 of this section on language. We are thus assisted by natural objects in the expression of particular meaning. But how great a language to convey such peppercorn informations! Did it need such noble races of creatures, this profusion of forms, his host of orbs in heaven, to furnish man with the dictionary and grammar of his municipal speech? Whilst we use this grand cipher to expedite the affair of our pot and kettle, we feel that we have not yet put it to its use. Neither are able. We are like travelers using the cinders of a volcano to roast their eggs, whilst we see that it always stands ready to clothe what we would say. We cannot avoid the question whether the characters are not significant of themselves. We have mountains and waves and skies, no significance but what we consciously give them when we employ them as emblems of our thoughts. The world is emblematic. Parts of speech are metaphors because the whole of nature is a metaphor of the human mind. I'm going to put a big star with that. That's such a strong statement. The whole of nature is a metaphor of the human mind. To some way that's true, but there's some material reality there I don't think that Emerson fully appreciates. Maybe. The laws of moral nature answer to those matter of face to face in a glass. The visible world and the relation of its parts is a dial plate of the invisible. The axioms of physics translate the laws of ethics. Thus, the whole is greater than its part. Reaction is equal to action. The smallest weight may be made to lift the greatest, the difference of weight being compensated by time. Many the like propositions, which have an ethical as well as a physical sense. These propositions have a much more extensive and universal sense when applied to human life than when confined to technical use. In like manner, the memorable words of history and the proverbs of nations consist usually of a natural fact, selected as a picture or a parable of moral truth. Thus, a rolling stone gathers no moss. A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. A cripple in the right way will beat a racer in the wrong. Make hay while the sun shines. is hard to carry a full cup even. Vinegar is the son of wine. The last ounce broke the camel's back. Long-lived trees make root first. And the like. In the primary sense, these are trivial facts, but we repeat them for the value of the analogical import. What is true of proverbs is true of all fables, parables, and allegories. I never heard that one before, but it seems pretty cool. Long-lived trees make roots first. Wonder if that relates to like people as they age, right? They're more likely to settle down, want to put down roots, right? Their houses. I wonder how it references. Or maybe it's those folk who early in the development of a town have more power throughout as the generations go on. I don't know. Interesting, though. We have one more section of this thing on language, and then we end up on disciplines coming up next. Have a great day.